The civilized man tends to be in a state of chronic worry and fear and anxiety because he is always confronted not with the simple actuality of what is happening before him, but with the innumerable possibilities of what might happen.
The unemployment numbers are very different from anything we've had in history before.
Prices in markets reflect expectations.
Because of this, his emotional existence tends to be in a chronic state of anxiety and tension.
What would you peg the odds at of whether or not this actually leads to a
rebalancing target of more than 25%?
He loses increasingly the ability to relate to the concrete world as it manifests itself to him in the actual present in which he lives.
Brakes on the economy. In other words, if you have a downturn
related to how vulnerable we are as a society to shocks.
He becomes so tied up inside that, as it were, the channels of his sensibility become blocked. He gets a kind of neurological sclerosis, a kind of inability to give himself, to be spontaneous, to be alive with full, joyous abandon. And thus, the more civilized we become, the more stuffy we get. When a person reaches a certain point in life when he says, now look here, I've had enough of all this.
Are there specific areas where we have seen marked reductions in the amount of greenhouse gases that are being output as the pandemic has?
I'm simply tired of making life not in the least bit worth living by going through the horrors as to what might happen, of going through all this in the name of efficiency and membership in the community. Let me for a while get away from it all and find out what the score is for myself. I'm tired of being told what I ought to believe. I'm tired of being told how I ought to see, how I ought to behave, how I ought to feel. Let me find out for myself who I really am.